Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV, and that's the wrong button. That's not helping. Anyway, we found some new gear for Cecil last time. The Hades helmet, which is nice, and the Hades gauntlet. A little more defense. That's always good to have for your tank. Anyway, on we move. Whoa, this is a lot of zombies. This is probably the point where you want to make use of those bomb fragments. Let's see. Bomb fragment, even with Cecil using it. I don't think the user's magic stat comes into play when it comes to using battle items, but I could be wrong. Anyway, what's going on with me right now? It's summer, and I'm looking for an air conditioner. The reason why is because it gets really hot here. We get the Hades armor here. The Hades, or the Hermes shoes cast haste in battle. It's a battle item. So we're gonna leave that for important fights later. Noisy upstairs. Anyway, so yeah, I'm looking for an air conditioner. And I have 2 windows in my room. Oh, I went through that a little too quickly. Octomammoth. Okay, that's a strange name. Anyway, this guy is weak to lightning, so you want to use... Normally you'd want to use Bolt, but if you check out how much damage Cecil does with this new sword, wow, that's a lot of damage. The Bolt spell won't do as much as her Chocobo summon, so I'm going to use her Chocobo summon. And for whatever reason, Tele spells don't seem to do a lot, so I'm going to use the Remember command, which gives him a chance to remember a spell that he's forgotten in his old age. Anyway, back to the air conditioner. I have one really small window that's just under like the minimum size limits to fit an air conditioner in it, so I can't use that one for a regular in the window kind of air conditioner. My other window is right above my head as I sleep, so I don't really want to put a noisy air conditioner in there. So I'm basically stuck with either a lot of noise or a really expensive portable one, which of course is not going to be fun. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So over the last couple of weeks we've had nothing but cool, rainy weather, and now all of a sudden we got slammed with a big heat wave, and temperatures are going from about, wow, the tornado spell. Yeah, that's a spell that normally you won't get for a long time. Huh, go figure. It didn't work. It has a chance to reducing your enemy to critical. But in this case, it failed. Probably immune to it or something. But yeah, I either get stuck with a lot of noise or I get stuck with a really expensive portable air conditioner. I'm not too sure which route I'm going to go at this point, but that failed. Yeah, his Remember command can fail. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to go one way or the other at this point. But the temperature has just gone up from, 26, 25 to 35 to 40. And it is just nuts. I'm not one that likes the heat a lot, so it's really bad for me. Especially since I have to work outside. Oh, you got a nice spell, which does nothing. He can get lucky with that, with his Remember command. He can cast like a bio spell that can deal like 5, 6, maybe 700 damage. But I'm probably not going to get all that lucky. His Bolt spell only seems to do about 50 or 60 damage, so not really all that important considering how much damage Cecil and Rydia can do. Anyway, more experience. Now we can go to Damsine. And we get little victory fanfare. That's always nice. Anyway, we head up here. Okay. Anyway, the one enemy that I wanted to show off in there that I missed was a crocodile type enemy, or an alligator or something like that. He's weak to ice, and I think he's got around 150 to 200 life, somewhere in that vicinity. So you definitely want to steer clear of those guys. They can do a pretty decent amount of damage with their physical attacks, so you want to take them out pretty quickly. Anyway, if we move on now... What's that sound? The Red Wings! They've come to pick me up! Whoa. Pretty cool for back in the day. in terms of the animation and a little cutscene there. Anyway, I'm going to take a pause break, then I'll be right back. Alright. And our dangerous music kind of subsides. Anyway, if you cut out and say, I don't care about protecting these people, I'm going to go and loot the treasure first. You can go around to the side here as long as you hug close to the castle there. If you go too far, you'll get thrown out into the world map again. Don't let them get the treasure. Okay, I won't let them get the treasure. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to steal it. Alright. A crossbow, another plumed hat, and a ruby ring. And the ruby rings are an interesting piece that'll become quite useful later on. Oops. Anyway, here's some stairs here. And let's see here. Nothing in that one with the holy arrows. Heather, potion. Phoenix down, a gold needle, which is like the soft potion in later Final Fantasies. It cures stone or petrify. And some other items. Mostly useless, but it's free, so you might as well take it. Anyway, head just out there. Get back inside here. And apparently a lot of these people are dead. They actually killed people in a Final Fantasy game. Go figure. Yeah, the crystal's stolen. Oh, so that's what Baron was doing here. Yeah, they're Red Wings. I guess some of these people are still alive. Anyway, they've looted most of the treasure, but there's still a tent left. I'm not going to bother talking to everybody. Make it to the healing pot. Huh. I wonder if there's any truth to that. Anyway, once you get up here... Oh my! Anna! Your poor daughter. And who do we have here? Son of a bitch. Huh? Uh-oh. Time for a one-on-one duel. In which he's going to beat down this bard with his bare hands. Anyway, this is an auto battle. We don't get to control any of it. It's all storied. And Tella's not very good with the physical attacks there. Listen to me. What do you have to say? I still can't hit. And yes, this translation, I think, is the one that introduced the very well-known line, "You Spoony Bard." Such an awesome line. Hey, finally hit him. This is Anna's pain. 7 damage. Really makes the battle just seem a lot worse when he's not dealing any damage. The battle becomes a lot funnier than it probably should be. Anyway, he beats up on the bard there and then comes over and everyone encircles Anna, I guess. Oh, so she's still alive. This is Gilbert. Yes, in this translation they called him Gilbert. In every other translation his name is Edward, and I will probably end up calling him Edward because I'm sorry if your name is Gilbert, but that's not all that interesting a name. So, sorry. He came to Kaipo as a bard, hiding his identity. Okay. Oh. And they translated this guy's name weird to Golbez. I don't know why there's an E on the end. In most translation it's just Golbez instead of what this would probably be pronounced Golbezi. I don't know. His name is Golbez. He's the guy controlling the Red Wings at this point. Cloaked in black and unbelievably powerful. Oh, I wonder if he's an evil guy. Ordered to steal the crystal. And you're too useless to do anything, so your bride shielded you from arrows. Yeah, that's great. You couldn't protect anyone, could you? Forgive you. I think he's more pissed at Edward than he is at you, but oh well. Anyway, this sad scene deserves sad music. And we're going to search for Golbez, I guess. took control of the Red Wings. He's going to gather the crystals. And that's not helping. And, oh, hold up. We'll come with you. And he slapped a guy in armor, even though he couldn't even hit Gilbert. That's sad. And he runs away. And he left the party. Good thing I looted his gear before he did that. Something you do want to make sure you're prepared for in this game is save before a lot of situations, because they like to throw in, oh, by the way, this character's leaving your party now. And the 6-year-old is calling you a crybaby. Man up, Edward! Man up! And of course, Riley is still in a depressed state over the loss of her mother. And he's going to stay here and rot because there's no food left here, I guess. I would assume that Baron would have looted the food stores as well. And he gets bitch slapped. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We do need his help. He's the Prince of Damsine. If they haven't mentioned that, I'm pretty sure they did. And yes, we need him to get into the Antlion Cave to get the Light of the Desert, which is, in the other translations, called the Desert Ruby, which I guess kind of made more sense, but meh, whatever. So, are you going to help us, or are you going to sit here and mope all day? Does that mean? Oh. Created when it lays its eggs. That's a strange way to create an ore, but okay, sure. There's a hovercraft in Damsine, and we can use that to cross those shoals I was showing you back around the Kaipo area. And it can also lead us to the Antlion Cave. And we get Prince Gilbert to join our party. Yay, kind of. And hey, C needs to exit now. There we go. And he's going to come back and say his final goodbyes. And she disappears like everything else in this game. There'd be so many corpses of monsters laying around here if they actually left bodies. Anyway, we have one of these guys now. You press the A button in order to go in or out of it. And let's see if I can get back to where I was before there. Eventually. Going through long areas without having the dash button. Annoying. Anyway, up there is where the crystal would have been, but it's been blown apart. Anyway, this is what they were mentioning before. This is the healing pot. This one gives HP and status. This one, fast forward, will give me back all of my MP. So you have a free healing point here if you choose to use it. And because this takes forever, I'll meet you outside. There we go. Outside we go. And we have Gilbert here, which I'm going to throw him into the back row because he's low leveled, not helping. And we need to check his gear. And he comes with some relatively good stuff. I believe the leather gear is... no, it's the same as his poet gear, so I might as well keep that. It already comes equipped with the ruby ring, which I'm going to give to Riddy at this point as well, because it has, I think it protects you against silence, which can be useful for her. Even though it drops her physical defense, it raises, I think that's magical defense. Anyway, that's pretty much all set up there. We can go to Kaipo, which, in order to do that, no, wrong way, is down over here. You just take these shoals down here, and there you go, over at Kaipo. But I don't need to do that right now. I'm fully healed up, and I'm ready to go. So I'm going to go up this way, And eventually, we'll get over to this side, and the Antlion Cave. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Next time, we will continue on through the Antlion Cave to gather treasure and eventually get the Light of the Desert. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.